Good morning, Wauwatosa West, and welcome back to TW Today. I'm Lucas Metzner.
And I'm Anaya Chambers, and today we're your hosts for the week of February 6, 2020. And since we are in February, that means it's Black History Month. And on our Black History Month, Jacob Hergart, Lucas, and I went around Tosa West to get students' thoughts and opinions of Black History Month. Here's the video.
I feel very enthusiastic because Black History Month just makes me feel even more empowered as a Black gay male. Just knowing that I have a lot of my people with me that supports me, especially during this month. It's just about Black excellence, Black empowerment, so I feel very good about this month.
What excites me most about Black History Month is just learning about all the accomplishments that amazing African American people have done for this country. It's a great month and it's really important.
With it being Black History Month, I feel it's the month that we Black people get to express our culture that we don't get to do on a daily basis, not like other cultures. So the fact that we have Black History Month means a lot to me and my culture as well.
What really excites me is just seeing all of my brothers and sisters getting together collectively as a whole to make this school recognize us and hear our voice.
Someone that inspires me is Harriet Tubman, because I literally, a couple nights ago, I just watched the movie Harriet, and it was so good, and ever since then I kept thinking about it, and so yeah, I really like her story.
What excites me the most is getting to know new things each month that I don't usually get to know during the school year, or that I have to research on my own. Just being a part of getting to educate people about my culture that they didn't know before, and just making a bigger change in what can come.
During the month of February, Jackie Robinson, Michael Jackson, MLK, and my father really inspired me.
I think Black History Month is really important because I feel like American history has been kind of whitewashed, and we need to embrace what other cultures and ethnicities have done for our country, because we're a melting pot. We need to discuss just our differences and what has made us what America is today.
Thank you to Anaya and Jacob and those of you who spoke with us about Black History Month. And we have one more quick video from when West Side Stories Journalism co-produced stories with today's TMJ4 about issues relevant today in society, like the cost of college and the Democratic National Convention coming to Milwaukee. These stories were aired live on the Channel 4 on January 30th.
So we partnered with Wauwatosa West High School to produce two stories.
So the first is on the rising cost of college. It's no secret that college debt has been crippling some people at our high school, and journalists wanted to dig further.
So here is Lucas Metzner and Ayana Chambers.
Uno yellow.
Mara Bowman is a senior at the University of Minnesota. She's only months away from graduation, but that's also months away from being in thousands of dollars of college debt.
I'll be graduating next semester, and then I'll have to start making payments on some of these loans. I'm incredibly lucky that I don't owe quite as much as some people that I know because of different jobs that I've had and scholarships, but having that number kind of hanging over your head is still a little bit daunting.
Lawrence Thomas is a sophomore at the University of Wisconsin-La Crosse. He too worries about the stress of student loans.
I did apply for some scholarships. I didn't receive any. I try not to think about being in debt. It scares me a lot.
Thomas says students are sometimes pushed into attending four-year universities.
I felt pressured. I feel like that's what you had to do, because that's the norm. That's what everybody else does.
Wauwatosa West High School guidance counselor Brian Hoffman strongly recommends high school students going into college to pursue all avenues of financial aid. He also urges families to come forward with a post-college plan.
Go ahead and be relentless with the search for financial aid. So scholarships, working part-time, and looking for every bit of money that's out there.
Lawrence has dreamt of being a physical therapist, and Mara aspires to teach elementary school. But the cost of college can almost seem daunting. Their advice to high school students is to know what you're getting into, don't be afraid to look at less expensive options, and don't rush the process.
You have time, you're very young, you do not need to have it all figured out. You're 18, you have your whole life ahead of you. You don't need to have it like everything planned out right now.
I'll be in about $13,000 worth of debt post-graduation, and then after my year in grad school, it'll probably be more like $25,000. College education should be more accessible to people, I think, for sure.
According to a University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee official, an average student attending a public university comes out of school with about $30,000 in college debt,
while students attending a private university face $60,000 worth of college debt. For today's TMJ4, I'm Lucas Metzner.
And I'm Anaya Chambers.
Well done, Lucas and Anaya. Good job.
Thank you, today's TMJ4 and our very own journalist for the video. And now here are your daily announcements. All students who are interested in being a part of the Olympian yearbook staff next school year should talk to Mr. Hiding in room 230 by tomorrow.
And attention all Student Senate members, we have a mandatory meeting today after school in room 210. See you all there.
GSA, next meeting will be Monday, February 10th at 3:20 in room 145. Questions? Contact Ms. Weiler.
That's all the time we have for regular announcements. Please check your email for the full list of announcements. But now, it's time for everyone's favorite segment, the sports